Hey everybody, it's Tag from Life Done Free. Hope you're living free. Hey, I thought I would put out a quick video about the pond that we just put in and our progress on that. But in order to do that, I think I need to take you for a drive. Come on, let's go. Well, hello everybody. Here we are driving. Sorry about the poor quality of video, but I'm trying to film this driving in the UTV. But if you look over here to the right, this is one of our 3 ponds that we have on the property. This one's about 80 years old. I know this because one of my neighbors, came over and told me they used to swim in it when he was just a little kid, and he's about 85 years old. So anyway, this pond's not very deep, catches water, but more importantly, it catches silt. I hope in the spring to dig it out a little bit and freshen it up once we get the new pond. So I'm kind of taking you around the back half of the property, coming into some of these hay fields, which just these fields here are pretty much used just for hay. At some point in time, I'd like to, fence them off and maybe put some animals over here. Right up here in front of me, there's a bridge. I got 2 of these on my property. They're also very old. I bought some concrete culverts to put in them, and so this spring I'm hoping to get that project done as well. Coming up here, we're going to open up into another hay field, and I'll take you down and show you the bees. My wife is going to add 4 new hives this year. We've had the hives. They're sitting here. She just needs to get them assembled and get them painted. We lost a couple hives last year during to the freeze, so I think we're down to either 7 or 8, something like that. But they're down here in this corner. Today's about 20 degrees, so I don't think we're going to see much activity. But either way, we'll kind of go through it. There's several different types of hives down here. That Worry hive right there doesn't belong to us. We're just housing it. Then you got the space hives, which I'm a big fan of. If anybody's got any questions, feel free to reach out. And then just your traditional wooden hives down here. Let's turn around real quick and we'll get up and head over to the dam. My property's full of these little, openings like this. They're all over my property. So everywhere we drive, there's tree lines and then, these little openings. Most of this land we just use for hay. We hay it up and then use it to feed animals, or a lot of my homesteading buddies over the last couple of years have run out of hay in the wintertime, and so we've even given it away to some of them. This old fence back here I'd like to get replaced too, but there's only so many hours in the day. Up here in front of me, we're going to hit a little graveled road that we started to put gravel in on, and this is what I'm hoping to connect to the main driveway so that I have more than one entrance in and more than one entrance out. I'd like to be able to come in at it either way. But this will take us down towards the pond. Pretty quick here, you'll see the gravel end. And we've got, some roads being built down in there. That big brush pile over there, well, it's actually not that big, but that's just stuff that came out of this road. And I've got a few of these laying around the property that I got to get burned or chipped this year. But this road here will take us down into the pond. Pretty quick here, you ought to be able to see it kind of open up. You can see the dam kind of opening up in the background back there. Yep, so this is my pond. It starts right up here. That big black mound over there, that's an island that'll be in the middle of the pond. But as you can see, it kind of open up there. Yep, so this pond's a big deal to me. It not only is, a big chunk of our protein. I'll see there's another big mound up there. But also recreation and then water. And as we turn the corner here and we start looking down into the pond a little bit, you'll see a blue barrel. Let's see if we can get there here. Yeah, it's amazing to me how much dirt goes into a dam. I mean, there was lots and lots. See that blue barrel down there? So that blue barrel is a drawdown tube. So that's just a blue barrel, lots of holes drilled in it, gravel inside of it, 2 pipes inside of that, gravel inside of that, and a 2-inch pipe that runs under the dam. That'll allow me not only to draw the dam down if I ever need to clean it out or whatever it is, but what it'll also allow me to do is to pump water all over my property. Yep, it's coming up here. Yeah, see those rocks down in there? So those rocks all came out of when we were digging the pond. I've got a bunch still left to place, but I'm just trying to use them, not let them go to waste. So I'll build, retaining walls and that stuff. Let's just drive down there real quick and I'll show you. I try not to drive down into the pond. So you can see just lots of rocks. I've just been piling them up when I get a little bit of free time, and that area right there will be from 0 to 4 feet deep, which will allow the kids to swim and to play, and gives them a little island and some stuff to jump off of and those kind of things. Still lots of rocks laying around. I just don't have them all placed. I kind of try to separate them a little bit so when I'm putting that giant jigsaw together, we can see them. You'll see another pile coming up here pretty quick. Yep, on to my left. Now there's a pile of brush. Now we hope to mulch most of this. As I come up and pull layers of it out, I've got a big industrial chipper, and we'll try to make mulch out of as much of it as we can. My wife sure seems to like mulch, and she goes through it quite regularly. See the trees cut down over there? Those are all for firewood. I decided to kind of drive down in here, and I was originally going to take you guys down into the pond, but we get out here to the edge, and you can't hear it because I muted her, but she's saying, don't go down there, don't go down there, don't go down there. I don't want to go down there. Tag, let's not go down there. So as any good husband does, I pretty much stopped and just kind of backed out. Again, there's the island. All those stumps you see down in there, and I'll drag all of my stumps down there before it's over because that'll be good fish habitat. Kind of drive back here, and again, there's the pile of rocks, and I will use every one of those, just to build retaining walls and to give structure. So again, this area here, this is going to be the play area for the kids. Again, it goes from 0 to about 4 feet deep where the rocks are, and they ought to be able to have a good old time. And I really look forward to being an old man watching my grandkids, play. Coming up here, these 2 poles that you see, these are the main poles for my dock, and I haven't even started on it other than just getting the 2 poles in the ground. But ultimately, my dock will be out there. There's been some talk from the younglings about building a zip line. We'll see how well that goes. I hope you enjoyed the pond tour. It's been a huge process for us, but I really think that it's going to, bring out the homestead and, give us a lot more resources. So, like I always say, go try to live a life done free. Hold the line. Don't give an inch. Tag out.